If you want to be happy, if you want to be content, mind your business. You cannot be content when your nose is in somebody else's business, somebody else's bank account, somebody else's garage, somebody else's bedroom. All of a sudden, you're not happy with the spouse that you have because you're comparing them to somebody else's spouse. You're not happy with the car that you have because you're comparing it to somebody else's car. You're not happy with the house that you have because you're comparing it to somebody else's house. You're not happy with the provision that you have, your resources, your money, because all of a sudden, you are comparing it to somebody else's. Have you noticed that very often you are happy with what you have until you look at what somebody else has? When you walk down the aisle, you are so happy to be walking down the aisle to your husband. Or as you saw your wife walk down the aisle, you were so happy to spend the rest of your life with this person. But the moment that you started looking outside your home, you found actually so many people who are much more attractive, so many people who are much smarter, so many people who are much richer, so many people who are just better. Newsflash, there will always be someone better. There will always be something better. Always. You and I can never get to a point where we are the best of the best and we have the best of the best. There'll always be someone better, something better. And so, I want to suggest to you today that if you want to have peace, if you want to have joy, to mind your business. See, some of you have worked so hard to get to where you are. You cannot take away from that by comparing your progress to somebody else's. See, I still remember when I sat with this guy in his Mercedes-Benz while my Kia Picanto was parked somewhere. I still remember thinking to myself, how is it that he is here and I am where I am? How is it that this is his car and I drive what I drive? But see, the truth is, this was a car that was bought for him. I'm not player hating that. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with him having a car that was bought for him. What I'm saying is, I then should get my nose out of his business and how he got his car and how he got to where he is and how he has what he has and just be content. And I want you to understand now, contentment is not complacency. We're not saying to be complacent. We're not saying to just settle where you are and live the rest of your life in mediocrity. That's not what we're saying. Contentment is I am happy with where I am. In spite of if I get to where I'm going to, I am happy with where I am. I refuse to live a miserable life just because I haven't made $1 million. I refuse to be miserable just because I haven't bought that car yet. I refuse to be miserable. I'm going there, but while I'm going there, while I'm on my way, I will be content. I will be full of joy. I will be happy.